Hey everybody, we're the Masters of Boredom. We are playing Viticulture in an actual winery, because this place is amazing. Well, you need a little wine in your glass, sir.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
What's everybody drinking, by the way? I am drinking the Cherry Sunburst, a delightful sweet wine.
Sex on the beach. Trismegistus.
I have the Fedora Red.
Very good.
We are drinking wine, playing a game about wine at a winery. Doesn't get much better than this.
Life is good.
If I don't win, I'm gonna win. Can you move the rooster over to number 5?
She's taking the 5 spot, so she gets either a summer or winter action card, which would be like.
Interesting.
She's taking a summer action
I
card.
think the main strategy is getting points just about every round if you can. I think the windmill is going to be my ticket.
Very good. Next would be April.
How early do you want your workers to start?
Yes.
Go
Pretty
2.
early. She's going to 2 because she needs a vine card.
I do.
Which is understandable.
That makes sense.
My strategy going into the game was just to plant and harvest grapes and make wine.
So go ahead and grab your wine card. You can take it right now.
I do it now.
Yep.
Okay.
CJ, where do you want your rooster?
Could you move that orange fella? Put him right down at number 6.
Number 6.
Oh,
I don't like my guys
Taking
to.
another.
My guys deserve to sleep in. They work very hard.
I don't
orange
I don't know about this. I don't know about this.
There's a lot of ways to make victory points in this game, and I have found through my experience that the best way to do it is little increments. So I'm going to be hitting the tasting room. I'm going to be selling one of my vineyards right away because I'm not going to fill them all with vines, and I know that ahead of time. I never have, and I probably never will, and I'm going to need the money to build tasting rooms, cellars, things like that. So that's the plan.
I'm going to go first. Just put me on the first spot. I have played this game multiple times, and for whatever reason, luck always bites me in the end on this one. So I really don't have much of a strategy going into it, but based on the family that I drew, I think the best play for me is to try and build an engine where I can churn out wines and fill wine orders as fast as possible. So we're going to see how that's going to go. Alright, so we have our turn order. Me, April, Crystal, CJ. So I will go first, and I'm going to place my worker at, I'm going to go here, I'm going to build a building for 1 coin less. I will build my irrigation so I can now do any kind of wine I want.
Okay.
With 4 dudes and options.
Yeah, she has that extra work, but it's not a bad thing.
I'm going to draw 2 more cards.
I'm gonna play my yellow card.
She's doing 2 yellow cards. Here it comes.
The first one is an uncertified broker. I can lose 3 victory points and gain 9 monies, or pay 6 monies and gain 2 victory points. So I'm gonna do that. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you want 2?
Yes.
Nice.
Then
That's not bad.
I'm going to play this Patreon, and I'm going to gain 4 monies or draw 1 purple and 1 blue.
You want some of your loot back?
I do!
There you go.
Thank you.
That was not a bad move at all. Wow. That was wow. That's how you open up a game right there.
Yeah, damn.
Swinging for the fences.
Damn. Alright, well done.
I'm gonna take this fellow over here, and I think I'm gonna sell one of these fields.
Ooh. And he's selling the big one. The 7 point.
I'm gonna take 7, and I believe do I get a victory point for that too? Or is that just the grapes?
Nope, you get a victory point for that as well.
I'll take that too.
Slide him up to 3 points. Well, darn it. Well, this actually kind of really works out, and I'm really grateful for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and plant 2 vines.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm going to plant a Sauvignon Blanc, a 3-point white grape, and a Sangiovese, a 1-point red grape. And I'm going to put them both on my lowest level 5-point field.
I am going to play my yellow card.
Okay, and you may play 1 yellow card.
Swindler. Each opponent may give you $2, 2 coins. Each opponent who does not I gain a victory point.
Ooh,
Oh.
pay up or
Pay
give
up
April
or
victory
she
points.
gets victory points.
Rude.
Seeing as how this will put me in last place, I really should, but I'm not going to. You can have a victory point from me.
Why don't you come up and join us with the winner's circle?
Okay.
2.
Crystal, she could tie.
It's gonna ruin my plans.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess.
keeping my money.
Oh,
3.
she's keeping her money.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that was a
Every-
great
One,
card to
two.
play.
Everybody was like, nope, go ahead and take your victory points.
Yeah.
I think she wanted a little money out of that.
I kind of did.
But that was not a bad. That
but-
was yeah.
Ordinarily, it takes a lot more
It
steps
was
to
kinda
gain 3
win-win.
victory points. Yeah, it kind of worked out in your favor.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't
It
beat
is
that.
on to Crystal.
I am going to take my little dude and I'm gonna build a structure.
Okay, that is 2 people on the structures. You now need a grande to build another one.
I'm gonna buy myself a windmill.
On to CJ.
Okay.
Last in line, first in our hearts.
That's right. I think I'm gonna plant.
Oh, he's planting a vine.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a little Trebbiano.
A 2-point white wine on his 6-point field.
Yeah.
Very good. I think I'm gonna pass and wait until winter and see what happens. So I am out of summer round. Back to April.
Everybody's hanging on to their grande.
Except April. April's looking maybe to
She's
spend.
gonna shove somebody out of the way.
She could. The grande can go anywhere, even if the spaces are all full. So she can build a structure, she can plant a vine, she can
So I still
play
can't
a
take
yellow
that
card.
bonus spot though, right?
Nope,
No.
bonus spot is gone.
So I
But
can-
you do get to take the action.
You build.
So gonna build instead.
I
You
need
have
a-
2
I need a
monies.
trellis.
So she's gonna build a trellis, which improves her fields.
I am passing.
Crystal is out of summer round, back to CJ.
I'm also gonna pass.
Out of summer round, back to April.
Pass.
Everybody's out of summer. So fall. Starting with Crystal, you may take a winter or summer action for
I'm
free.
going for winter.
April is next. Or no, I was supposed to go first. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I will take a winter action, and on to April may choose either, and then finally CJ may choose either. Okay, on to winter, starting with me, and I can go anywhere, and I have a dude. I think I'm just going to harvest my field to start getting some wine in there. I'm going to take a level 1 red and a level 3 white.
Yeah, that's where you plant.
She is going to play up to 2 blue cards, one at a time, and you must resolve it completely before moving on to the second.
I'll play the queen. The player on the right must choose one. Lose a victory point. Give me 2 cards, or pay me $3.
Ooh, ouch! The claws came out.
That was rude.
Sorry.
All right, so what are Crystal's choices again?
I don't have any money.
Lose a victory point.
Lose a victory
Give me
point,
money or 2 cards.
pay her money, or give her 2 cards.
April's ruthless at this game.
That's it.
Meanwhile, Captain Moneybags over here.
Yeah.
Crystal,
I'm just
you're up.
retiring with my.
I didn't get to pick who.
She took all my purple cards. I guess I'll get some more.
There you go.
There you go.
Thanks.
Sorry. They weren't good purple cards.
They weren't.
least not yet.
On to CJ, what are you doing, sir? You do have your grande. It doesn't
I
really
do.
matter.
I think I'm gonna buy an extra worker. I'm gonna hire an extra fella for
Okay.
next season.
You can take the bonus space. That means it only costs you $3 to hire a guy.
And I am going to spend 1, 2, 3.
All right, you may put one of your dudes in the training building, and you'll get him at the end of the year.
Fantastic. And that is me for the season.
I think that's everybody for the season. We're all done. So
Winter time.
end of year stuff. Upgrade your grapes if you have any. I think I'm the only one. Everybody gets $1. Check your card limit. So everybody gets their workers back. Okay, and we rotate the first player marker over to April.
Okay.
Now has the grape, and we reset the wake up counter. So all of these dudes come back, and we are going to place them once again. So starting with April, where would you like to be on the wake up chart?
I need some cash, I think.
Ooh, just taking some free monies. CJ, where do you want to go?
I'd like the number 2 spot. I need a grape.
Okay, so we're going to put CJ on the number 2 spot. I don't have any orders to fill, so could you put me on the 3 spot, please?
3, take a purple.
And I will take a purple card, please.
Mm-hmm.
And then Crystal is last but not least by any
I guess
stretch.
I'm going number 1.
I was to say she could be first, and she is.
Okay.
She's chosen to be first.
Crystal, you're
Starting
going to
with
go
you.
first. Starting with you, you are up first.
I need some grapes.
She is getting 2 vines for her vine collection. On to CJ, who may do whatever.
I'm going to build. I'm going to take that fancy spot, and I'm going to build a windmill for 4.
I don't really have anything that desperately needs to be done. Honestly, I'm considering saving them all for winter.
You gonna pass for spring, or are you gonna do a thing?
I'm just gonna take some money. I'm gonna give a tour.
There you go.
$3 because I was Pope. No, I'm not Pope. I took it's 2 ordinarily, but I took the bonus space, which gives me an extra 1, so I got $3 for that. Back to April, who was last on me.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Land. Good call, good call.
Planting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I am an idiot.
Did you forget an important step in your?
No, it's
whining?
just this game is not going to go well for me at all.
You're doing
enough.
fine.
Fair enough. Carry on. Continue. Do whatever.
The important thing is we have wine.
Yes, that is what matters. We have wine.
They're both going here. I'm growing some grapes.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are.
I am also going to plant.
Mm-hmm.
She is planting more vines out there.
And because I
In the
have
bonus.
Mr. Windmill,
That's right. You get a victory point.
that's right.
You're absolutely right.
So give yellow another victory point, moving you all up to 3, leaving me in the dust at
Has
0.
anyone seen her? I feel like we all started together.
He needs to grow some grapes.
All of our parents passed down their wineries at the same time.
CJ, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my grande because I also want to plant really bad. The girls make it look so easy.
Yeah.
And I will also take a victory point because I have a windmill.
I am going to take a victory point, finally, getting on the scoreboard. And I am going to sell max level field for $7.
I'm actually gonna plant one more time.
Oh, it's planting season at
Whoa.
the wineries. Back to Crystal, who may continue or pass.
I'm passing.
To CJ, who may continue or pass.
I am also going to pass.
I will also pass.
Pass.
Everybody passes for spring. All right, fall. So in turn order, Crystal, you may choose a summer or winter action.
Winter again.
All right. CJ, you may choose a summer or winter action. Which would you
I
like?
think I'm going to take a summer action.
I'm going to take a winter action. Thank you. And April, you may choose a winter or summer action for your extra free card. We're now into winter, and we start with Crystal, whose last grande worker goes to harvest a field.
I just want my one little white wine.
There you go. I also going to harvest my 1 field.
And that gives you 3
Yeah.
grapes. A
Red
level
fellow.
1 red, a level 1 white, and a level 2 white.
Yeah.
Very nice. I am going to wine. I'm going to turn my grapes into wines.
Well done.
My red becomes a level 2 red wine, and my level 4 white grape becomes a level 3 white wine because I do not have a medium cellar. This is so good.
I paid for the train.
Was that the Rhapsody or?
No, this is the cherry sunburst.
Oh, I like the cherry.
So
I
I
do
go
like
here.
the
How much does it cost me
raspberry,
to
but
train
yeah.
somebody?
If you take the bonus spot, it'll cost you 3.
I don't
Yeah.
have. I guess.
So you can get yourself a purple card. You can get yourself a blue
If you
card.
desperately need $1, you can put him to work in the fields and gain $1.
That's true too. There's always the get $1 spot, which you can use
But
anytime.
then somebody's probably gonna take that spot by next time. So
Gonna
drop
CJ
purple cards.
might. I don't know what CJ wants to do.
CJ don't know what CJ wants to do.
All right, that's fair. Speaking of, Crystal and me are both out, so it's just you two.
So it's just the two of
It's
us.
back to you, CJ. What are you doing?
I think I'm gonna make some Wino also.
Oh, making some wine. Very good. Back to April, who has 1 more action to
getting
do.
some monies.
She's just going to take some money, take $1. So the year ends, everybody gains a lira. Everybody ages your wines and grapes. In my case, mine max out at 3, so my white does not go any higher. Everybody has to discard down to 7 if you happen to have
We are
7 or
good.
more, but it doesn't look like anybody does. April might be close.
I have some.
She stole cards from Crystal, so just keeping that wound open.
All right. I I need more grapes. That's what I need. I'm going to take the number 2 spot, please.
Instead of taking another, I think I'm actually going to take the last spot and take that extra work.
Okay.
Ooh. And get stuff done this year.
Yeah.
This is the year of getting stuff done with the Grey Grande.
Yeah.
Or the Grey Worker, he's just regular.
Yeah, he's going to get some stuff done, I think. On to Crystal to choose your place in the turn
I would
order.
like number 5.
She is going to take a winter action.
I don't know, CJ looks lonely up there, so I think I'm gonna take the 6th spot.
Oh, there we go.
Moving up.
I'm going to build.
Of course you are.
And I'm going to build a tasting room for 5.
Gives you victory points
As long as
you have a wine in your cellars.
Yep. Plus some money.
You will get victory points for simply giving tours, and it adds to your money.
That seems like the way a business should be run.
Crystal, where to next?
I am going to get some more grapes.
More grapes for Crystal.
I get a tour in game 3.
Oh, 3 months.
Absolutely.
For giving a tour. Very good. My extra worker is going to take that other building spot so I may build a medium cellar.
Yeah, I was really torn between the two.
Which is needed, so I will take my medium cellar and put that into play.
I think I'm going to grab myself another vine.
Alright.
I am gonna need to build, so
Ooh, grande time. Building, here we
I'm
go.
gonna take my little $20 and build this guy. Trellis?
Trellis?
That
Very
guy.
good.
I'm grab ring.
I'm going to pass.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm also going to give a tour, because it'd be kind of crazy not to now that I went through all the trouble building a tasting room.
Right.
What's the point in having...
So that'll give you $2 and a victory point,
And a
moving
victory
him up to 5 points.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my last guy for the summer to plant 2 things.
Ooh, she's using her last guy, period. She's going to have no winter.
This guy,
Sometimes you got to take a season off.
there,
Yeah.
and then I get a victory point because I have a 1 mil.
You have a fistful of cards there. You should
I
probably
do.
do some of
I'm
those.
gonna play 2 of my yellow ones.
Here it comes.
I'm just gonna sit back right now.
I'm gonna plant 1 grain. You may plant it on a field even if the total value of that field exceeds the max buying value.
Ooh.
I can put this here.
Oh, heck yeah.
That is delicious.
So you now get a single red, a 3 red, a 1 and a 2 white
Yes.
from 1 field. That is a serious field.
And then I can pay 3 opponents up to $2 each and get a victory point for each of those opponents.
Ooh.
You're paying me?
I'm paying you.
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
upset about this.
Wow.
For you.
Bless your heart.
That's for you.
Oh my goodness.
That's for you. Thank you.
Wow.
And
But you get 3 victory
1,
points.
2.
Yeah. April's playing hard this time. This is going to be good. All right.
People just ride by, throwing money out the window. It keeps on going down the road. Like, what was that?
I am out of summer, so it's back to CJ.
I'm going to pass.
CJ passes. He's out of summer. Crystal's out of workers.
I'm out of summer.
You're also passing. Okay, everybody's out. In turn order, CJ, would you like a summer or winter action?
I'm going to try one of these winter actions here.
All right, Crystal.
I also would like winter.
April. Takes the summer. I will take a winter as well.
All right, we were saving the Grande for the blue spot, but since we made it here first, we're going to do 2 things. I'm going to go with a Crush Expert, which I gain 3 coins, and I get to draw a purple or make up to 3 wines. So I don't have any.
You don't have the grapes, so you
to
might
do
as well
it.
take an order.
So I'll take a order. Yeah, it makes sense,
All right,
right?
and your second blue card.
My
comes into
second
play.
blue card is the Teacher. I can make up to 2 wine or pay 2 coins to train a guy, and I absolutely will train a guy.
It's yours. You may harvest 2 fields. You actually can't because
Yeah,
the one
because
will
she
be
is
0.
But that 1 field is
harvesting
mighty
that 1
indeed.
field is more than enough. I'm going to give you 4 of these baubles here.
Yeah.
She is loaded with grapes.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn, and actually it's all my turns in a row because everyone else is already
That's right,
out.
Aaron, do things.
So I'm going to run the board. I am going to harvest a field, which gives me a level 1 red and a level 3 white. And then I will just make some wines. Then my last dude is actually going to help me recruit another dude on the cheap. And that is all 3 of my actions I have done. So, end of winter. Everyone's wines and grapes age. Everybody gains $1.
Where do you want to start? How early are your workers going to get up?
This is tough. They don't really have to get up that early. You know what? Why don't you put me on the number 2 spot?
Okay.
I'll go relatively early and I will get myself
Okay, so a green card there?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm just gonna go with a victory.
Victory
Just
point?
going down to 6.
It's not a bad plan.
Yellow down to 6, please.
Okay.
And give her a victory point and move her up to 5.
Welcome to the 5 spot.
Right?
We got some catching up to do though.
I know.
It must be tough to be behind the lead.
I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
gonna take the first spot.
Oh,
Oh, did not see that coming.
I didn't either.
All right.
You know what? I'm going to take the number 4 spot then.
Okay.
I'll get you a free
And
dollar.
I'll take a, might as well take a coin while
And
I can, right?
you're going to be 3rd no matter what.
Exactly, so that was my call. Ooh, building on the
She
cheap.
is building. She is building her irrigation so she can get her max grapes.
Nice.
Speaking of grapes, I am going to draw some more grape cards. These cards are not grape. They're just okay.
It's only a matter of time before the great
Yeah.
puns hit.
Yeah. All right. So I made that one instead of the other one. So
No, you're fine.
on to CJ.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to her. I'll take a victory point
And
$3.
$3. So move CJ up to 6 points off the track.
I am going to plant. I just got one little one. Because I have a windmill, I get a victory point.
I'm also gonna give it to her. That's you, right?
Yeah.
I am also going to plant. I will put down a Syrah grape on my 6-point field.
Interesting.
It's going to play some yellow cards.
I'm gonna play some yellow cards. We need to thin the hand here.
Yeah, it's getting a little crazy.
I'm going to play a horticulturist. Plant any one grape, even if you don't have the required structures, because why follow rules?
Ooh.
And I'm going to play a Sauvignon Blanc for 3, even though I do not have the irrigation pipe.
Well, they basically told you how to get it done. And you may play another one if you have another yellow
I
card.
do. I have a planner. Place a worker on an action in a future season and take that at the beginning of the season.
Ooh, so he gets to jump ahead of the gun.
Yeah, and I think that I am going to go ahead and take the +1 planting.
Basil.
On to April. Is still doing a summer action. She will also play a summer action card, and it is
The buyer. I may pay 2 and place a red or a white on a crush pad, or discard 1 and get $2 in victory.
What are you
I'm gonna
doing?
pay the 2 and place a grape.
That's a nice move. That is
I like
a nice
it.
move. I'm going to build. Oop.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean you're rolling towards the victory, but
I'm at 1 point.
you're at 1 point.
1 point. Don't forget.
I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, I know you haven't. You're the best friend I have.
I'm going to build a medium cellar. Yeah, I need room for my grapes to grow,
You really do.
I'm ending summer.
Okay, I'm ending summer as well.
and I will also hold.
Yeah, I think I ended summer last turn actually. Would you like a summer or a winter action?
I take a yellow guy.
Yellow action, very good.
Aaron, how about
Summer.
you?
I'm gonna stick to winter, I think.
I think I'm also going to go on the winter end of things.
Me too.
CJ is first because he already placed his dude, so you may
Yes.
take your action right now.
And I am going to go ahead and
You are harvesting
harvest
2 fields.
2 fields.
Which is a lot of wine.
That is a lot of wine. The white track is pretty good right now. Where would you put your grande?
So how do I make some wine?
You want to go right there.
Okay, that's where I want to go then.
I like that decision.
You may make up to 3 wine.
So 3, 2.
Sorry.
What you doing there, Mr. Aaron?
I am playing 2 winter cards.
Oh boy.
I will play the professor. Pay 2 to train 1 worker, or gain 2 victory points to be a total of 6. I am paying 2 to train a worker. Then I have the governess. I may pay 3 to train a worker that I may use this year, or discard a wine to gain 2 victory points. I think I will do the latter.
Yeah. Look at you.
Okay.
Catch up.
I think I'm gonna make some wine. And I am donezo for the season.
I am going going to play only one of 5 million blue cards that I have. It is the Harvester. I'm going to harvest up to 2 fields and choose one. Either gain 2 monies or gain 1 victory point. I'm going to harvest my little fields over here, and then I'm going to need a victory point.
Yep, one more victory point for you. Keep you nice and grouped in with the others.
To be fair, most games we're chasing your markers,
I'm
so.
always left.
Still's going to win.
I'm always
I don't know how.
I'm always
Right.
left out of the game.
He's gonna come out of nowhere. I'm gonna do this, this, and this. Just move me up 20.
It is rare that I get to enjoy seeing Aaron just over the horizon behind me instead of in front of me. That being said, the ladies are neck and neck, if not ahead of me, every turn. And that's making me nervous, but we're going to do our best and see if we can fill some wine orders and maybe catapult ahead. It's really my only chance because otherwise I can't seem to get a lead.
I don't think there's any point to doing both fields at the moment, so I can only do one anyway, so I will make grapes out of my Sangiovese and then my other Sauvignon Blanc. And her
I'm
is
finally
going
going
to
to get a new friend.
Get out, dude!
Cost you 3. We are back to the end of the year, so everybody gains a lira. Age your wines and your grapes. The grape goes over to Crystal, and now I will choose my spot last, which is where I belong. So, Crystal.
Alright, I'm going to go number 2.
You
She's taking the number 2 spot, getting some vinos.
I'm going to take number 4.
You know what? I'm going to take the victory point. I'll take
Okay.
number 6.
Damn it. Alright.
3-way tie for number 1. I like it. I will take the number 3 spot, please.
Okay.
I'll take a ring.
Alright.
Ooh, there you go.
I am going to go plant. Can I? Yeah, I got this. I'm good.
We're far enough from where we're.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can assist.
I'm going to build, actually.
Oh,
I'm going to build a structure for 1 less, and I will build my large cellar for 5. Because they're gonna reach max age soon, so I might as well do it now.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. I think that I'm going to sell a grape for a victory point. Do you actually get any money for those, or
Yeah. Was it a 2?
As a-
You gain a single
a
lira.
single lira? I'll take it.
I am going to get some more wine.
Some more?
You know what? I'm gonna pass.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Winter's gonna be busy for you?
I think so.
Okay.
I may regret this, but then that's the title of my autobiography.
To build a medium cellar.
Alright.
There you go. Now you can age some stuff.
Very good idea. I believe I'm gonna give a tour here.
For $2 and another victory.
And a
point.
victory point, please.
Slide him up to 9 points. Dun dun dun.
We're getting there. We're almost to the halfway point. Well, some of us are almost to the halfway point.
Who's not?
This is how I feel when I play like Splendor against you.
Sir, I have wine and chocolate. It matters not. Okay, it might not be going super well. Everybody else is like constantly churning victory points turn after turn with windmills and their tours. And I'm just sitting in the back, drinking my wine and eating my chocolate and just trying to hang on for dear life. But I feel like this strategy is going to pay off more in the end game. So I'm going to keep trying to build better, stronger wines, and hopefully I'll get there in the end.
I'm passing. I'm waiting for winter.
Also pass.
I think I'm gonna pass as well.
Fall.
Fall season.
Take a card, Crystal.
There.
Me. And then CJ goes for a summer. On to winter, Crystal.
Finally. I am going to play 2 of my 5 million blue
Yep.
cards. The first one being discard one of the lines, right? It means one of these or one of these, right?
Yep.
To gain 1 victory point and 1
Oh.
fees, right? That's what the circle thing is, right?
Yes, you will go up on the
Sweet.
Ooh.
Sweet.
income.
that's gonna go up.
First one to move up in the world.
Mid-game, doing pretty good. Everyone's kind of in a tight race, except for Aaron. He's way behind. He's doing his little pity dance. He's like, oh no, I'm terrible at this game. He's gonna win. That's how it usually works. I promise. Like, I've been there before, so. But so far, the windmill is working pretty well. I'm worried because I don't seem to have as much workers as everyone else. And I think that might be a problem. But by the time I get to winter, I don't really have enough guys to actually get more guys. And I think that's gonna mess me up. I'm not quite sure though. And then I'm gonna move this guy up.
And then your second card should be just as awesome.
True story. I'm going to pay my noble card, and I get to pay my 1 monies to gain another little clock around.
Nice.
Damn.
Holy goodness, she's gonna start rolling in the money.
Yeah.
I am going to harvest both my fields.
Play a blue card. Jack of all trades. I can choose 2. Harvest 1 field, make up to 2 wines, or fill an order.
Ooh.
I'm gonna harvest a field and make up to 2. So,
It's choose 2?
yep, choose 2.
That's pretty nice.
It was, especially considering everybody else took my spots.
And your field is kind of crazy.
Your field is really OP.
Your one field is just massively overpowered.
1.
And then
And
one
2
and
and
two.
1. Yeah.
That's a lot of grapes.
And then she gets to make whatever wine she wants, and
Yeah.
because she has a medium, she could make some blush wines, maybe.
I can.
That's true. I'm gonna take this little fella right here, and we're gonna get some grapes planted.
All right, so you may plant a field. You're gonna harvest some fields.
Red. Do that. These.
Then I'm gonna make a 4-point white wine. I'm gonna make a 2-point red wine, and I'm gonna make a blush. A 3-point white plus a 1-point red makes a 4-point blush.
Yep, let's make another one.
I am going to draw an order. You get 2 or 2?
2. Yep, draw 2. I am going to fill an order.
What?
Shit. You're a pump.
A 4-point white and a 4-point blush for 4 victory points, plus 1 for the bonus gives me 5. And I advance 1 space on the recurring income.
Oh, that's cute. Only one.
I guess that we're going to make some wine. I'm going to make a 4 and 1. I'm going to make a 5-point blush.
Let's throw
Let's
my
just
worker
throw,
all over
let's
the
just
place.
throw workers everywhere.
Let's keep drinking this wine. I am going to hire a dude for $3.
Getting your last worker?
Train my last worker, so I will have all of them. So, Lyra is a little different. Crystal gets 3.
Nice.
I get 2. And everyone else gets 1.
We didn't win on that one.
Everybody age yo stuff. Grapes and wines go up 1 level. And all of our roosters reset. You are the grape meister, so she gets to go first, and she has chosen
She
the
took the number 2
vine.
spot.
She took the number 2 spot. It is on to you, Sadia. What would you like?
Take the number 5 spot.
He is going to take either a summer or a winter action, and he chooses winter. I'll go first.
I want the extra guy.
Okay.
She's going dead
Yeah.
last, but she gets an extra dude. I'm going to buy a building
Okay.
Never got any done.
for $1. I will take a yoke.
She takes my spot.
Oh, interesting.
Miraculously, those somehow. I'm gonna plant.
It was planting.
I'm
I'm
also
building
going
my
to build, and I am going to build a large cellar.
For 6.
I am going to go over here and sell this guy.
Ooh, for a whopping $7.
And then number 10.
Nice. First one to reach the halfway point.
I'll go ahead and use a guy to draw 2 more vines for funsies. And they still suck.
But you tried.
Yeah, you know, they still
I'm
suck.
gonna get
so.
3
Okay.
more dots.
What to do? I'm gonna give a tour. That's what I'm gonna do. This
All
is
right,
doing a
there you
winery,
go.
right?
It's a
Exactly.
victory point.
I get a victory point.
And it's what wineries do.
I am going to have to build.
All right, what are you
She's
building?
making it happen with the grande.
Yeah, well, she got all the money now.
I'm going to pay to get my irrigation going.
Ah, I thought I was going to pass, but I think I'm actually going to harvest one of my fields. And that ends my turn. Back to April.
Play a yellow card.
And she's playing in summer action.
Dun, dun, dun.
I gain 2 for each empty field I own, or I gain a victory point for each planted field I own.
Ooh.
Oh,
3 victory points. Well played.
oh man.
Well played. Excuse me, Aaron. I just need to get by. I just need to squeeze by you real quick.
I'll just sit back here in the rear where I belong.
Oh man. I didn't see that coming. I think I'm actually gonna pass though.
Okay, he's passed.
I am going to plant.
He's planting.
I'm gonna plant some.
That's what I meant to do and completely failed. I am so good at this. I'm so good at running a winery. So good.
It's not for everyone. It's clearly not for everyone.
Clearly not.
Good.
Thank you.
That guy. And then I'm gonna give myself a victory point because I planted.
Staying at the head of the pack. And I pass. I'm saving the rest of my guys for winter.
April, you want?
Pass.
Passes as well. And you already passed. So
Yep.
back to Crystal.
Pass.
Passes. Everybody passes. We're on to fall. I am going to, why not, take a blue.
Okay.
Also gonna take a yellow card.
I want to withdraw one.
And I will start with playing 2 blue cards.
Every time.
am going to- I am playing the exporter. Choose one. Make up to 2 wines. Fill 1 order or discard a grape to gain 2 victory points. I will do that to join me up at the 10 spot. All of you to finally get me back into place. And then now I'm going to play as my second card the Governor. Choose up to 3 opponents to each give me 1 yellow card. Gain a victory point for each of them who cannot.
I cannot. I have no yellows.
That's 1 victory point. I think you 2 can.
We can.
I
Do we have
can.
to?
You have to.
You have to.
Well,
It says,
we
it says
have that.
if you can't, then I gain a victory point. So that puts me in tie with Crystal at 11.
Okay.
I knew you'd catch up somehow.
You were in time.
Yep. He was losing and he was never gonna catch up.
You know.
You guys are gonna win this time, I know it.
And you fall for it every
No,
time.
we
No,
don't.
we
We
figured
figured
it
it
out.
out. We knew. We figured it out.
It's like the not so cleverly disguised horror monster hiding behind the curtain. You're like, no, he's there. I can see him. The light's on the wrong side of the curtain. I know he's there. You can see his feet.
Look at the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
April, you're
So
up.
my turn. I'm gonna fill an order.
Oh,
Very nice. And get an extra victory
I
point.
do fill this one.
You need
So-
a 4, a 3, and a 2.
Check that.
And then you move up in the world.
Ooh, I get some monies. That's what that means. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I
another
needed
4 victory
4
points.
victory points.
Puts her at 15.
Damn.
Nervous.
Sweet.
Worried.
You
Close
shouldn't
for
be.
comfort.
Seriously, you shouldn't be.
Oh
Okay.
no! Are you doing that Aaron thing again?
Well,
No, I don't want to hear it.
Here we go again.
I don't want to hear it.
Here we go again.
Don't pull in here.
It's fine. CJ, what are you doing?
I'm gonna put some grapes out.
He's putting some grapes out.
I am finally gonna make some goddamn wine.
Yes!
Look at you.
You haven't had any wine in the longest time. I am going to get some wine orders. 2 to be precise.
I think I'm gonna grab another wine order. What you think?
I don't know, it's tough.
Don't hurt yourself.
I know, I don't want to hurt myself.
Anybody smell something burnt?
Yeah, it's starting to get a little crazy in there.
I am going to play my craftsman. Creative
Choose
analysis.
2, draw a wine order, upgrade your cellar at the regular cost, or gain a victory point. So she's going to upgrade.
Definitely taking the victory point.
Yeah. At this stage, you absolutely have to.
It seems dumb, but it probably is dumb. I'm going to fill an order. A red 4 and a white 2. And I will gain 3 victory points and move up on the pay me scale.
All right. It's that time of the game.
You are also filling an order.
I am. 3 red and 3 white wines is the order. They are gone, and I'll take 3 victory points, please, and move me up on track 1. So that's it. We're out of workers.
We're out.
Completely out of orders.
Yes.
So, CJ, you're first. Decide which place in the pecking order you want.
I'm gonna take number 5.
I will take the number 1 spot again. I may regret that. Part of me thinks I should have taken free victory point while I had a chance.
Give me a purple card. Give me
Number 3. I'm gonna take the victory point then.
Ah, yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. No, I don't blame you.
Ah, she's
Why
so
not?
close.
Why not?
She's so close. So I will go first in summer. I'm gonna take 2 vines. I need a very specific wine to show up, and it's not going to. Nope.
It's getting close to the end. We're all pretty tied up closely. I'm falling a little bit behind and I'm a little worried. So I'm gonna try to grab as many victory points all at once, really, as fast as possible. So first round, I'm gonna try to go in and get some victory points, even though I don't need to sell things. It's gonna get me that victory point. Maybe I just need one more to go through. Who knows?
So much for that.
This also fucking wine.
Yeah.
Goodbye, grape.
You can sell a grape, not a wine.
One of these?
Yeah.
Yep.
What else?
And you get a victory
You
point.
get a victory point and you get money depending on the level. So you sold 2. Okay. Victory point for Crystal. Here we go.
Let's make it paranoid.
Well, I am going to play 2 yellow cards, except I'm going to play 1 yellow card. I'm going to play the Entertainer. His aura ability is discard 1 wine and 3 visitor cards and gain 3 victory points.
So mid-game, I'm the first person to 15. I'm like, I got this. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, everybody just starts coming up from behind. And all of a sudden, the game's about to finish sooner than I thought. I was like, oh no.
We are going to be pushing and shoving right to the last second.
I know.
Guaranteed.
I am going to wait until fall.
Ooh, she's selling all the wine this round. Well, Aaron, you're up. What you gonna do there, buddy?
Yay! I'm gonna build for $4 a windmill.
I am gonna have to wait till winter.
I'm gonna have me a wine tasting for 3 coins and a victory point, please.
That moves him into the lead.
Barely.
To the
Stop
lead.
it.
Barely.
To the lead. All right.
It's coming down to the end. And we play out the final season regardless.
Did you already
right?
pass?
I already passed.
So it's back to me. Well, you know, it's fine. Okay, it's the last round. I need one of 2 things to happen. Because my wine orders that I have in my hand are so hard to fill, I need either to pull the exact 1 vine that I need to get a little extra bump in victory points, or I need to somehow make more wines than I currently have the capability of doing. So I'm going to try for some action cards and hope for the best. I only have 1 card really worth playing. I'm going to play the Agriculturalist. Would have been nicer elsewhere, and I could have just planted instead, but I get to plant 1 vine, and if I have at least 3 different types of vines planted on my field, I would gain 2 victory points. So I was desperately looking for a 1-point white vine that I could plant there, which
Right.
would have gotten me 2 victory points, but I didn't get it. Instead, I got a 4-point Chardonnay, so I'll put it there. But because I have a windmill, because I planted, I do gain a victory point, puts me up to 15. So I at least got something done.
I kind of miss you being all in the way back.
Yeah,
I don't like
right.
you being this close.
I know.
I know, that makes me nervous too.
So it's back to just you and me.
Pass.
I am going to harvest a field. I need 1 more turn, and something tells me I'm not going to.
I don't think we're going to have that extra turn.
Yeah.
I also could use.
I think we're done.
If I could borrow like 2 more grandes, we'd be okay.
I don't think it's going to happen. But I will pass at that point because I'm last. So
All right.
into fall. Everybody gets 1 starting with me. The only thing that can save me is a
It doesn't
really
make much sense to
good
grab a
one
yellow
of
at this
these.
point.
No, it doesn't.
Let's see what happens.
Nope. That is useless. All right.
Okay.
Aaron, you took the number 1 spot.
I did.
What you gonna do with that fistful of cards, buddy?
I think I'm going to go crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Half it.
Yeah, I know. Maybe you felt that too.
Right.
I'm going to play the laborer. Harvest up to 2 fields or make up to 3 wines. You may lose a victory point to do both, and I will.
Nice. Risking it all.
Love it. So
Scoot him
Taking us
back
out again. Taking us out again.
Alright, so unfortunately my white
see.
wines are just going to be a level 2
I'm
and
gonna do this,
a
and I'm gonna
level
make
1.
2 wines and gain like 50 victory
Oh my
points.
god, I won! That's
No,
crazy.
no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. No,
No, every time.
no,
Every time
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think I can win this, but
The
I
math doesn't add up, so
You're
I,
mad.
Every time.
quit agonizing at how you're gonna win and play a
I'm
card.
going to play the assessor. Gain a coin for each card in your hand, or discard your hand entirely to gain 2 victory points.
There you go.
Hey, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. You can feel it breathing on my neck all of a sudden.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to harvest some stuff. I know I don't have the victory points to get all the way to 20 this round. I know. I would have to have another round. Everyone's saying it's the last round, so I don't think I'm gonna win. So I gotta create a new goal. New goal, beat Aaron. That's it. Problem solved. That's my main focus, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it good.
Oh, thank God.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm very happy you did that.
Okay.
It's not.
So I take it you're gonna be taking my spot.
Yeah, I have to.
Well,
I have to.
I knew it was gonna be gone anyway, so I can't do until after I harvest.
That being said, I almost took the spot that you took. I almost went last for the victory point. So I mean,
It was not the best move on the last round.
I needed a card to use that entertainment. That's the only reason I did it, or I would have taken the spot.
so close.
Yeah, we are really close.
I mean, when we started, we were like back at 10
Seems like only yesterday or an hour ago.
last year.
All right.
So last year.
So last year. I saved a bunch of workers for the final round, but unfortunately, I don't have enough to do as much as I wanted. I can put myself far enough ahead to end the game, but that doesn't necessarily mean that someone can't pass me before the game is actually over. I don't know if Aaron's going to abracadabra some points out of his butt. We know how that goes. Or if one of the ladies are going to fly ahead of me, which is entirely possible because they all have a bunch of order cards in their hands. I'm going to end the game and I'm going to hope for the best. I am going to spit out some grapes.
Yeah, of course
End
you
the
are.
game.
Yes, I am. I am going to fill an order for 3 victory points and 1 spot on the track, not that it matters.
If I had drawn that card instead of you, our positions would be switched.
If only.
That's how close this game came
Yeah,
down
it is.
to what
It is.
what cards are
Of all the games we've played of this might be the closest. Like
Yeah.
ever. And it's not to say that anyone can't supersede us. So.
Somebody could still beat CJ, so keep playing.
It's not me.
So it's my
It's
turn?
certainly
It is
not
your
me.
turn. And you got workers.
Literally
Do
has
the
thing.
thing.
no way to
I know.
gain anything.
Yeah, do the thing. Don't hold back.
Okay, I am not.
If you can take that spot, yeah, you better do it.
Okay, all planted. Back to me.
What you gonna do there, Aaron? You make some lino?
I'll make you a level 1 white and a level 1 red.
I'm going to also harvest.
You have a grande. Relax.
I need 2 grandes.
You can't have 2 grandes.
I know.
We gotta give April a chance to catch you, and she's got 3.
I think she's got me.
She might get you.
I'm pretty sure she's got me.
It depends on her. It depends on what order she has.
I can't do both.
But the fact that you can do 1 means you're probably gonna go ahead.
Well, I have to make wine to
Okay.
change any points. So there's a 3, a 7, 8, 9. I'll make it level 9. Sparkling wine.
Ooh, you couldn't do that.
Right?
No, you need a white and 2 reds. You did 2 whites and 1
Oh.
red.
Well, then
You-
what
you
am I,
did- you didn't
what am I
have
stressing over
You
then?
didn't have enough reds to do that.
Oh, I don't need to stress over this then. We're good where we're at then. Yeah, I guess.
So would you rather make a blush instead?
Well, I don't have an order for one of those, so I guess that does not matter.
When you can only make 1
I was
blush.
sweating over nothing, Aaron.
Yeah.
I was sweating over
It
nothing.
happens. It happens.
That's okay.
Especially
That's
to
okay.
men of a certain age.
It happens. Listen, things happen. I'm going
He's
to.
younger than I am, I can say that.
I'm gonna take 2 orders.
Okay.
See if I can fill one of
Younger
them.
than-
Oh, yeah, maybe
So-
maybe just random walk will do it.
Nope.
Nope.
Everyone's
that
all
is
over
nope.
the place.
That is ugly.
Nope. It would have
That
been
is-
nice though.
that is
It would have been nice.
ugly.
April, it's all you.
Okay.
This is it. You can
I'm
win
gonna
this game.
Go for some luck. And I'm gonna play the Caravan.
Okay.
Turn up the top card of each deck face up and draw 2.
Ooh.
Okay. So
I like that.
You can have the taster. You may take that wine order, which is not hard to fill, by the way.
Oh, you should
You
totally
can take the
that.
negotiator, or you may take that vine. Okay, so you have to discard one of the 3 cards I just handed to you, but you get to keep the other 2.
Well, the vine obviously makes
So
sense.
discard 1 wine to gain 4. If it's the most valuable wine at any player's cellar.
Nope.
Two.
I have a level 7 red. I don't think we can reach that.
Are you bragging right now?
Yes!
No one cares about the size of your red.
I have the tastiest wines of any of these
Yes, I
wineries.
don't
I don't
mean that.
care.
I hope they
Just
keep
because
that.
you bribed a politician to get all the wine orders away from me.
Yeah.
That, I think, just...
No, you still have your
Yeah,
grande.
you regret it.
You
can still do it.
Yeah, no, I can't. Because I have to make wine, and I can't make wine and do that.
Yeah.
So that just screwed
I ran into the same problem.
Oh.
I have all the orders and I cannot fulfill any of them.
I have all the cards in my hand I know I need to win. And miraculously, Aaron's not taking my spots like he usually does. So I'm pretty sure I have this one in the bag. But lo and behold, CJ comes in, takes first place, and like a drunken hedgehog, I tie Aaron for last place.
Well,
How big is your? I don't think those are before. Is that the highest thing that you have?
Well,
4 is just gonna tie it with Chris.
I could
I
have
really
5.
just want to be Aaron.
She-
It's
I
really
could-
my only goal.
If
Go-
you leave
go
the
nuts.
spot
Go
open,
bananas.
if you leave the spot open, I can do both. If you go somewhere else other than there, I can tie, but I can't.
So-
I can't beat him.
it depends. How this druid goes out. Mind you, I think CJ still wins in case of a tie because he's got more money. He has a ton of money.
That's okay. You can tie with me any day.
2, 4,
I just want to be Aaron.
7.
Go ahead.
She is going to be one.
I know she is. I want you to be Aaron. That's the problem.
Well, can you fill it
The truth
Yeah.
comes out.
And
All
it
right.
would be ahead of you, one ahead of you.
Do
That's all I
it.
need.
Cast
Do
it.
it then.
Do it, do it.
Because
Okay.
I don't think April can beat
I can't
CJ.
win, so it doesn't really
Okay.
matter.
Just let me win this little part. That's all I
There you
need.
go. This is what she's been waiting for like a year.
4.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Feels so good, let me tell you. Me and April had a full discussion. It was fine. She was chill with being tied with Aaron. She just give me the win. That's all I was worried about, and she let me have it. Next time's on her. I'll help her out. Girl power.
Okay, I guess all I have.
You played well, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I can harvest
This is
my
the
wine.
closest game I've ever played.
Yes. Yeah, usually there's someone way back at like 9.
Yeah.
Somebody's way out in front with like 22. I have wine and chocolate. How bad can it
Life's
be?
good, right?
How bad can it be?
Life's good.
4.
I beat you.
See if I made a 3 and a 4 of those. I'll do both of those.
Yeah, there just weren't enough spots on the board.
Yeah, actually, maybe I'll do this instead. 'Cause I want to beat Aaron too.
Okay.
I
I'm a
was
supervisor.
gonna say that was her dude, not yours.
Just let her go. Just let her go.
That's okay. It's fine. This one. I'm gonna make up to 2 wines and gain 1 for each sparkling wine.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen.
This is it.
So
Everyone beat me.
level
I came dead
6
last.
Sparkling. What?
It's only a matter of time.
Apparently, this is a
Oh
historic event.
no! I can't because I don't have a large cellar. Never mind. I'll just.
Ah.
We're tied. It's fine. That's sufficient.
Well, I came in tied for last. Yay! I guess. I don't know. I don't feel too bad about it. Like I told CJ, he had the line order that I needed to win. So if I had drawn that card instead of him, it might have gone differently. But it didn't. So here I am, sitting in last. But I actually don't mind because I had a bunch of wine and a bunch of chocolate, and honestly, that's not a bad day. Darn. Shucks. I'm so sorry I couldn't come in dead last for all you guys.
We tried.
I'll let it go only because I'm in first place.
Next time I'll play with my
I mean, I tied Aaron for
blindfolded.
dead last. That's
My
pretty
hands
epic.
tied up my ass.
You know what's really bizarre? This is the third time I played this game and I am undefeated.
That is true. That is true. He does not lose this game. No,
It's because of wine. There isn't much in life that's better than enjoying wine while playing board games and beating Aaron.
Here's the wine.
So why?
Here's the wine.
Congratulations, CJ. Well done. Well played.